Good morning and welcome to another fun vlog today. Today is hopefully going to be a super colourful vlog for you. Today is the day that we go and spend a weekend with my friend Sophie, and we're going to have a really cool tie-dye weekend. So I'm going to take you along and film just little bits and pieces. I won't film everything, but I wanted to show you what we're going to be getting up to this weekend because it's super fun. As you can see from the look on my face, I'm really excited to go and do this. I've always wanted to give tie-dyeing a go and I've never done it. I love tie-dye. If you've seen my previous vlogs on this channel, you'll know that I'm obsessed with it. And I'm really excited. I've got a bag of white and beige clothes and various bits and pieces that I want to dye today. So I've got that all bagged up and ready downstairs to take to Sophie's. And I really can't wait to get stuck into this. It's going to be good. And on another note, which is also good, the sun is shining. It is supposed to be 22 degrees today, so it's going to be beautiful weather. I'm going to be staying over Sophie, so today is actually a Sunday, and I'm going to be staying over Sunday over to Monday as well with Sophie, because some sites say leave the tie-dye for like 3 or 4 hours, some say 6 to 8, so we're going to try and play it safe and leave it for 6 to 8, which means we might as well leave it overnight. Which is what we're going to do, and then tomorrow what we'll do is we'll rinse them all out and see what we've got and how they've all panned out, and it's going to be awesome. I'll probably show you more of what I'm going to be dyeing when we actually get there, but I have got a pair of cotton dungarees that I ordered off Amazon, which weren't meant to come until August, so I didn't think I was going to get to dye them today, but they actually turned up 2 days ago, so I'm really excited because it means that I can actually take them and dye them too. Last night I washed everything, so everything was nice and washed, because you're supposed to like wash everything so that it gets all the crap off everything. And yeah, let's go. Real quick before I go today, I just wanted to show you what I'm wearing. So this is a jumpsuit that I got from Amazon. I actually bought a white one to dye today, and then I decided to get myself a navy one as well. Look at it. It's like a parachute, but it's super comfy. I love it. And this was about £4.44 from Amazon. I thought it was going to be completely rubbish. I simply bought it because it was cheap and I could dye it. But then I thought, well, I'll get a navy one. It's only £4. Look at it. Super comfy. I love it. Okay, we're back. I've driven an hour to get to Sophie's house. So this is Sophie.
Hello.
And Duncan is around here somewhere. He's currently in the flower bed. We'll show you in a minute. I've changed outfits. I've got some old clothes on. So I'm going to turn you around and show you what we're doing. There's Duncan.
Eating the plants.
Eating the plants. And there's Dottie, the chicken. She's going to help too, aren't you? So we've got everything laid out. Sophie's been super prepared and got all the trays and everything and the dyes, and we have all our clothes here and here that we're going to dye.
Pile on the floor.
She just piled them, it's fine, we're going to dye them anyway. So I'm going to set you up on a time lapse so you can see what we're doing. so far we've done these. They're getting a bit steamy because it's hot today, it's 22 degrees. But Soph has done a doily that you can see there that looks really cool. We've both done some t-shirts that I got us from Primark, which were only £2, so hopefully they'll come out cool. And we've both done a little tote bag each. I'm now braving it and I'm going to do the dungarees that I've got, these cotton dungarees in like a scrunch pattern. And Soph is now going to do her jumpsuit. So this is the white version of what I wore this morning. So she's doing, and there's Duncan catching bugs. So she's going to do like a sort of penny design. So hopefully it's going to make loads of like circles on it. So that's going to be cool. So let's keep going. We're making a bit of a mess. Like you can see we've decorated the table a bit, but it's fine. It's not that bad. We've got Duncan here to help us.
We haven't decorated the cat yet, so
we haven't decorated the cat yet, so it's fine.
It's not for me to say you love. Go with the brothers, boo, you know how we do. It's
Hi guys, and welcome back. The tie-dye weekend is now over. It's actually now Tuesday, so I was with Sophie for the Sunday and the Monday. Now I did a lot of B-roll footage which you'll have already seen by now, but I didn't really like talk to you guys too much, mainly because it was super messy. It was like we had the best time, but it was a really messy activity to do. So it meant that I couldn't keep regularly picking up the camera because my hands were always covered in dye. I had the gloves on and everything was just a bit of a mess. And if I'd have started keep picking the camera up all the time, you guys would absolutely be covered in dye, and so would my lovely camera. So I chose to just sort of film the B-roll as and when I could and just leave you on like time lapses and everything. And then I thought I could actually explain it all to you much better now. So once you'd seen us dye everything and then put it in its bags, once we'd left that, we actually took them then out of the bags and left them overnight on just some old like bin liners. We left overnight in Sophie's conservatory to just absorb the dye, and then first thing in the morning we actually rinsed all the items of clothing outside with a hose pipe in cold water. So you want to do this to get rid of your excess dye before you actually wash them. So that's what we did. So me and Sophie had like a little system set up so that she would rinse them with the hose pipe and I would be wringing them out to make sure we've got all the excess dye out. Once the water runs clear, then you want to rinse out the water out of the item and then hang them up on a washing line just to let the dye set. Now I read a lot online that the best way to do it is once you've rinsed them, still leave the garment, so the garment has the dye on it from the minute you put it on it for 24 hours, and that will really help the dye to stick to the garment. So although we'd rinsed them, I then left them before putting them on a hot wash at least 24 hours before we washed them. So today is now Tuesday and we dyed them on the Sunday, and now they're going through a hot wash. So you've already seen what the garments look like. And at the end of this video, I'm going to put in all the photos of myself and Sophie wearing our garments, so you'll get to see those, which are really, really cool. But now we're now putting everything through a hot wash. So the hot wash seems to be the scariest part for me anyway, because I'm really scared that all the dye's going to come out of them. But it's actually not that bad now we've done it. So they've had the cold rinse, then they've been left overnight again, and now we're putting them through a hot wash. It's a 15-minute wash at 30 degrees. Some places or like some sites state doing the hottest wash you can, but I try to still be eco-friendly because you have to wash each garment individually due to the different dyes. You can't just bung them all in together because all the dyes or any excess dye could come out of those items and then go on to others. So if you've got like 8 different items or 10 different items, that's a lot of washes to do on a full 60 wash, and is really not eco-friendly. So we are doing rapid 15-minute washes on 30 degrees. I'm now back at my home, as you can tell already from my normal background. So I have actually left Sophie's yesterday and then brought all my things back to wash myself. So we're not actually like knocking the life out of her washing machine either, doing everything. So everything's starting to go through the wash. Thankfully we've had no casualties, so it's all good. Everything's still coming out looking really vibrant and really, really cool out of the wash, which is great news. I really want to try this again sometime, but it's just collecting up all the items of clothing. It's proven that you can restore old clothes that, like, especially white clothes that have like started to fade or have gone discoloured for any reason. Tie-dyeing is a perfect way to almost upcycle them. However, if you guys are going to think about getting a tie-dye kit, which I will link down below, the tie-dye kit that me and Sophie used, it was literally just a kid's kit, but it was awesome. We had enough to do all of our stuff combined, plus probably another half of what we dyed, because we had loads of dye left over, and it does go off after 72 hours, so you can only use it for 72 hours and then you need to throw it away. However, the kit comes with an extra set of sachets of colours so that you can make another set of dyes, so you should be able to do 2 sets of dyes with that 1 set that you buy. So I really recommend getting yourself one. It is very messy. Do it on a warm sunny day. Outside is the best way to do it. Indoors you're going to need to put a lot of plastics down because it is very, very messy. However, we did get it all over our hands and that came out by the following morning really, so it's not too bad. But yeah, definitely a great way to upcycle clothes. I'd love to do it again, however you need to almost accumulate enough clothes to warrant making up the dyes so you don't waste anything. So I think it's going to be a while before I do another set. However, I thoroughly enjoyed what I did, so this was an awesome thing for us to do, and we got to do it out in the sunshine, as you got to see. So yeah, everything's been washed. I'm going to show you the washing line real quick so you can actually see the finished products hanging up on the washing line. It looks really cool. I've never seen such a colourful washing line in my life. I'm going to show you those, and then after that you can see the photos of myself and Sophie wearing our products at Sophie's house. So this was actually before they had gone through their hot washes. We put them on and took some photos for you guys. Wouldn't normally recommend doing that in case there is any excess dye on those clothes, but me and Sophie, we didn't really care, so we just wanted to try them on. So I will leave you with a little washing line reel for you and then some photos of our work. So if you have really enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps us out, and make sure you hit that subscribe button because hopefully we're going to have some more really cool vlogs just like this for you guys. See ya!